Hey everybody, welcome to Test Chamber, where we look at new games. We're looking at affordable space adventures for the Wii U, which came out last week. And it's from Nap Not Games. It's $20. I've got Elise the intern here with me.
Hey.
And Ben Hanson.
Hello.
And we're going to start by looking at the beginning of the game. And the cool thing about this game is it's like a single-player puzzle game, but you can split all the controls across 3 people. So we're going to have Hanson go ahead and... Oh, actually, we're all set. We're all ready because it already recognized that we have all the controllers set up. So
Elise is the science officer.
Yeah, so Elise is the science officer, which means that she is in charge of scanning.
What grades did you get in science?
Terrible grades.
Okay,
Up in your Canadian university.
So
I was never good.
So that's probably
at
good
stuff.
for America then, probably,
Yeah.
right? Terrible grades in Canada means you're a genius down here.
Yeah.
And then, and Hanson's navigating the ship.
Oh, yeah.
So Hanson actually has probably the most control of any of us, which could be dangerous.
Have you ever
That's just
navigated
natural.
a ship before?
I've driven a boat, a small fishing vessel.
Oh, this is something to mention. It asks you here when you start if you want to use the Miiverse, if you want it active. I would recommend that you do it. I'm not going to tell you why, but it's a cool thing. So you should turn on the Miiverse.
I'm going to guess it's like Dark Souls messages.
Not really. It's not like a throughout the game. It's something at the end. It's just kind of a neat thing.
And we do have a camera on Kyle's gamepad as long as his shoulder doesn't get in the way, which
Yeah.
I'm watching you very carefully.
Okay.
Can
Can you give me a signal when I'm in the way by saying, Kyle, move your shoulder?
That'll be a very subtle cue.
All right, so we're watching the opening cutscene here. It's basically like a commercial, telling you about this this vacation you can take where you can like rent this ship and explore distant galaxies.
Was this made in Little Big Planet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I am primed to like this game because this is the studio that made the game behind one of my favorite test chambers of all time, which is Spin the Bottle Bumpy's Party on the Wii U.
This is completely
Wow.
different.
Okay.
Well, all right.
But-
Don't let me down, Nap Knock.
They do. I guess I will say that like it uses the gamepad in novel ways, which sort of falls in line with that game.
Yeah. I'm excited about somebody doing something interesting, and it's bizarre that it's this tiny Danish studio instead of Nintendo proper.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of maybe the WarioWare stuff, or Game & Wario, I should say.
So this is just a little background. Like, there's actually not a ton of story in this game, but like you're basically just this. You're on vacation exploring this planet, and they just take a bunch of ships here, and you can kind of explore the planet. And something that they emphasize, which maybe we've missed because we've been talking over it, is that it's very safe. They say they never had any accidents or anything like that.
And up to the end of the game, it's just completely safe.
yeah. Let's just go with that.
Well, you say it's a puzzle game, so how unsafe can it be?
It's pretty
It's not like there's a
unsafe.
bear when you're playing Tetris.
You're playing the wrong version of Tetris.
Yeah. What Tetris have you been playing all these years?
Oh, I'm sorry.
After 72 exciting hours,
The game is not 72 hours long.
pick you up.
How long is this game, Kyle?
It's pretty. I don't know, like 6 or 8 hours maybe.
It's always tough to stay with puzzle games,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because you're like a genius compared to us.
Accidents.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna.
Depends
argue
on how
with
much
that.
you get stuck on these things,
Yeah.
right?
There was this has a pretty good balance of not being too tough. Like there were a couple times that I
Okay.
got stuck, but overall I felt like I got through it.
Kyle, you
without
need
too
to
much
tell me whether or
struggle.
not I'm going to like this game before I even see it. Because I love novel, weird crap, but I hate puzzles.
You in that
hate puzzles.
regard, I don't know if you'll like this game, Hanson.
Okay.
It is a puzzle game. It's like the Swapper.
Yeah.
Combined with Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. I don't know if you guys remember that
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
That game
for
was
sure.
more kind of Metroidy. This is not a very Metroidy game, but it's basically you have a puzzle that you have to solve to get to the next level to make your way to the end of the
Do
game.
we get to eat the NutriTube lasagna?
No,
What about that fish stew in a tube?
you don't get to eat any of that stuff.
Okay.
Darn.
All right. So there's not much of a story
And we
once
don't
you
even
actually...
know what things to bring on our space adventure because it's cut off.
That's right.
It's not helpful.
You'll never know.
It's diabolical.
Okay, here we go.
And I like the ID pass that just says ID pass without any ID on it.
So this is cool. I'm glad that we are filming the gamepad now because what you're seeing on the gamepad is your system rebooting,
Oh, that's awesome.
which is kind of cool.
That does look really cool.
Yeah. So you see the action on screen is like, what's occurring in the game, and then the idea is that on the gamepad is what you were seeing inside the ship.
Now,
as
do you
far as your
recommend
controls.
wearing a space helmet while playing this game, Kyle?
It helps. It certainly helps. Yeah, if you have one lying around.
Adds
if-
to immersion.
If you can't find one, we recommend putting a bread bag over your head.
Yeah, and just make it really tight around the neck.
Perfect.
Okay, so on the gamepad, it's saying that it's repairing. The operating system is online. Let's see. Okay, so the science officer, I'm going to turn on your scanner here. So now
Ben's
with the
having
right
fun with the horn.
with the right control stick, you should be able
Someone
to.
broke into this goddamn ship
Fine.
on this goddamn
can
planet
look around.
already.
All right, so yeah, so Elise, you can look around with the scanner, so you're our flashlight.
I love the idea of these scientists traveling to this other planet and immediately just hearing a car horn going off.
Hey. All right, Hanson, I'm going to turn on the engine now. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, this is lovely.
okay, so
I
now,
love this.
Now, Hanson, you are in control of the ship.
I think I'm still tethered.
Yep, you can untether yourself by pushing yourself really
like the
hard.
Matrix.
Trying to follow where you're looking.
So science officers just shining that little light.
Yep, and so
That's easy.
initially, like no one's really gonna have a whole lot to do. Like even me on the gamepad, I'm not gonna have a lot to do. But
God.
you get
Oh God!
Oh, shoot. I think you killed us.
so this is cool. So we didn't die,
Oh.
but our engine got knocked out. So what I have to do is I have to turn the engine back on.
Very cooperative, this game.
I think we can all honk actually.
Oh really?
Can we?
I think so. You might have Elise just starts pressing buttons
Oh,
wildly.
I can.
And let me turn on your scanner.
This is going to
Elise.
get really annoying for everyone listening.
Yeah, we need that scanner because it's a little bit darkly
Yeah.
in here.
Okay.
And you're just gonna head right. So
Something
there's
down here.
there's
Wait,
a whole bunch
someone
of
else is steering this ship.
No, it's the it doesn't control very well because all our systems aren't online, so it doesn't have a lot of stability.
Nothing
right
to do
now.
with the lightning.
No.
Wait, so is it throughout the course of the game or throughout the course of this level where we're gonna get better?
The course of this level. As you
Okay,
get
this is
as you
super
get
annoying.
as you get further in the game, you will get more stability. Look at all those ships. See, it's funny, guys, because they said that they've never had any accidents. It's super safe.
No, this is cute.
All right.
And then the game opens with a giant
That's
explosion.
misleading.
I do like this.
So,
See, if the
but-
entire game was just this, I'm on board.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other thing that I can do with the gamepad is I do have some. Hanson.
What? I was trying to get to that
You're going
balloon
too
boy
high.
up top.
That's our that will save us later in the game. That's in the background. You can't.
Should
get
we
there yet.
alert him now?
No, we can't get to him now. He's in the background.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
it's
right.
Depth.
All right, we're on this.
Oh, we don't have the light anymore?
Oh yeah, I got to turn on your scanner. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
that's awesome.
Okay.
So
Keep going.
this
Hanson.
seems fun.
It's cool. I like it. Our review is actually on the site. I gave the game an 8.
Wow. The classic Kyle Hilliard 8.
Solid 8. Solid 8 from Kyle. So we want to go down there. Hanson
down
honking
here.
his horn.
Oh man, I really made myself laugh harder yesterday than I have in a long time because Elise was playing GTA 5 on the PC.
Oh, God.
While
What
she
story?
was getting ready for the test chamber to like get past the prologue and all that stuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
And I was in the booth editing some stuff in the control room, and then I hooked up my phone secretly to the audio board, and then I just quietly started playing YouTube
Goat-
videos of goats
Goat
screaming.
noises.
But it was perfect because it was like while Elise is like doing the intro, so she's just like driving her car as Franklin and like getting close to the curb, and then just this goat will let out like blood curdling scream, and so like it didn't seem completely out of place.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. I was like, is this a new weird addition to the PC edition?
Weird goat now.
I was like,
It's
is
like a
Hanson
bullet on the
playing
back of the box.
And I just stared at you when you came out and gave you like a bewildered look.
I thought
Yeah.
you could see the back of my head because I was losing it in the booth. It was so
Oh, I
stupid
didn't-
sounding.
I
The part of the story you missed, Elise, is Hanson walked upstairs while you were still playing GTA, just laughing hysterically. Like I was worried about him. Like I
it
did
was
not know
so
what was
funny.
going on.
It made me laugh so hard. The idea of goats being in GTA 5. All right, what are we doing here?
So we're learning how to navigate.
oh,
Oh,
Christ.
Right,
wow.
those rocks.
Okay,
It's
so
o-
I have to real pit. Okay.
Come on, science, use that light.
Yep.
And then I can do stuff like this. Just
Science
screw you guys.
skills. Okay. Yeah. Tumbling like the other rocks now.
I turn the engine back on.
I would kick you out of that hull so quickly.
Let's be more careful this time.
I have some accelerometer control. Like sometimes I might want to rotate to like make you go through a slender hallway or something like that.
Ooh,
Slender Man's hallway.
That's right.
that sounds terrifying.
Let's go that way.
So what does a science officer do other than shine a lame light?
Yeah. So eventually,
She's like
Lame.
Moira in Resident Evil
It's not
Revelations
lame.
2. Yeah, no, she's fine.
eventually, Elise will be able to scan things, and she'll also be able to fire off flares.
Ooh.
But you don't.
Eee.
There are enemies in the game that can kill you, but you're never like attacking them. Like it's always a puzzle of like, how do I get past this enemy?
Okay.
Do you wish that this game was more exploration focused over puzzles?
No, I like it. But that's just because I'm personally a fan of like puzzle games. Like it's like it reminds me of the Swapper. I like that kind of like, here's a level, solve the puzzle, get to the next level.
Yeah,
Here's a
that's
new
cool.
puzzle.
It's very contained. You don't have to be
Yeah.
like, did I miss something? Do I have to go back?
Yeah, like I always hate being in a room and being like, I feel like I'm supposed to have something that I don't have in here yet. You know?
Right, right.
So, So we'll go a little bit further, and then we'll actually jump ahead when things get a little more complicated.
This is very peaceful.
Yeah. Except for that,
Except for being
car.
struck by lightning.
Yeah, that's true. Is there anything? Are there any like collectibles or anything we need to be worried about?
Nope. Nope. Right now, we're just sort of taking in the atmosphere,
Yeah.
Very nice.
learning how to play together, be a team.
I wonder how this works, Kyle. This partnership with Nintendo with Nap Knock. Like, is Nintendo funding this game? Is it published by Nintendo, or is it just they're only interested in doing Wii U games?
The Napnock, I think Napnock just has a personal interest in Wii U games.
It's odd.
Okay, so here's some. So now I have some more options now, which is nice because I've been sort of sitting here. I can actually turn up the thrust. So what you want to do, Hanson, is you want to like barrel into that. You want to start pushing it, that box there.
Okay.
And
we don't need to sink anything.
No, just start pushing. I'm going to turn up the thrust, which we can only do so much because if I do it too much, the ship will blow up.
Overload.
Keep pushing, Hanson.
Okay.
We're going to blow up. Go down, go down, go down, go down. There you go.
God, no.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
All right, I think we died.
I think we're okay.
Nope. Okay. We left the engine on too long. All right, so let me turn the engine back on.
Sorry, I should have gone down quicker.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I could have told you to go down.
It's fine.
All right, so
Okay.
go ahead, start push on the block.
I like it because
Turning
it
up the
looks like the T-Rex pushing the Jeep in
Go
Jurassic
down.
Park.
Go down.
Okay. All right.
Go down.
Go down.
Go down.
Ah!
Oh gosh. Okay.
Are we
Did do
okay?
it? Okay, we did it. We're
Wow.
fine. And I have actually stuff on my screen, like I have little meters telling us like when we're gonna overheat and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
Oh, that's helpful.
Great.
And by the way, when you're playing single player, you have control of all this stuff. Like the left stick is controlling the ship, and the right stick is controlling the scanner. And
Is
then
it a lot to tackle for one person?
At certain points in the game, it does get a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like the word, like often, like what happens is like you'll reach a puzzle, and then you change some things on the touch screen, and then you can move forward. But there are like one or two scenarios where you actually have to like do stuff on the touch screen and move at the same time, which can be a little frustrating.
Is it frustrating, or is that part of the charm? Is that what they're
It's a
going
little
for?
frustrating. I feel like that's a solution. That's a problem that no one's been able to solve yet. Is like how to switch between the touchscreen and controls. You know?
Right. Don't worry, Nintendo is getting used to touch controls. Like, they're really just blossoming. Maybe there's a ton of alien life on this planet, but we keep scaring them away with the car horn.
Scampering away.
Hello.
Okay,
Anyone
so
here?
this is the other. Now I have a new thing. I can actually turn up the weight of the ship, the mass generator. So you're actually gonna find some water here, and I'm gonna turn on the mass generator.
Are we gonna plunge into it?
Yeah, go ahead, go in the water.
Boosh.
So you don't have any control anymore, actually.
Yeah, you're right.
So now it's kind of all on me.
Are there aliens?
There are artifacts. There are robots, but there are
Okay.
no like living creatures.
Well, I would argue a robot is living, Kyle.
Okay, well we can talk about that.
We can talk about
on a
robot
podcast.
rights later. Yeah.
Okay, so now I've turned off the mass generator.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is.
I like
oh,
it
I
down
see. Because I
here.
have zero control in the water.
Yeah.
I don't buy that any spaceship that can fly in outer
shut up,
space
Hanson.
doesn't go underwater.
Shut
No,
up.
Yeah, you're ruining it.
Like I loved in Star Trek Into Darkness when they're using the Enterprise underwater.
Oh, I just turned off the car.
Like Millennium Falcon can fly in the ocean, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you gotta. Space is way more dangerous than underwater, so they gotta.
Although
you know.
those Dagobah swamps really did a number on the X-wing. Now that I
that's
think about
true.
it, but there were like snakes and crabs, so that changed it entirely. Needs to be clean water.
So, what do you guys think? Do you want to jump ahead to a much more difficult puzzle, possibly?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we could do it.
All right. Okay, so we're back. This is level 20. This is later in the game. On my screen, you can see I have a lot more stuff. We actually have a gasoline engine and an electric engine now. So I'm going to try the electric engine, which you can see Hanson controls a lot better.
Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah.
like butter.
Yeah, so you want to go up. You can still got the horn on. And Elise, you can actually, if you pull the right trigger.
Oh God.
Oh, I tried, but then we
All right,
tumbled
here we
down.
go. So don't, when you see that guy, like don't, you were going the right way, Hanson.
Yeah, I know. I was just exploring, Kyle. But
don't
I
know
guess
what
this
you're
isn't an
talking about.
exploration game.
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
So Elise, you want to, I think it's left trigger actually is going to be, that's
okay.
your flare.
Yeah.
And so
So-
we'll scan that guy.
Oh, so this is the scanner, left trigger.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
scan that
him.
mother. Scan him.
Okay.
I should be
There
super
we go.
scared of this guy, right?
Okay, so
What does that do?
what's happening now is on the screen we can see that he responds to heat and electricity.
Oh, cool.
So I need to turn
Nice.
off a couple things here. So I need to turn down our electricity. So I'm going to turn off our scanner and probably our decelerator. Let's see if that helps here. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure this out.
That's fine.
Oh, wait. I'm doing this wrong already. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... we're going to go we're gonna go left here.
Okay.
Go
Just
all the
leave
way.
that robot maniac
all the
alone?
way up to the left. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And what we're gonna do is this is gonna be tough here.
Sure.
All right, Elise, practice firing off your flare. You ready? So after it turns orange, then you can
Okay.
fire it off. Okay, Hanson, keep going left.
All right.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the engine. Yeah, that's actually a good spot. So I have different
What?
landing. Yeah, just wait there.
What am I supposed to?
Kyle, I'm confused.
I'm gonna go through this whole thing. Are you guys ready? So we have different landing gear. So I'm gonna turn on our. Let's see, which one is it? Okay, so we have the sliding landing gear now.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna turn off the engine, and what's gonna happen is you're gonna.
Kyle, please kill the engine.
All right, I will kill the engine. Thank you,
you.
Hanson. I'm gonna kill the engine, and you're gonna start, and we're gonna start sliding. Mm-hmm. All right, and since our engine is off, that robot's not gonna kill us.
Because he's attracted to engines?
Yeah, he responds to like electricity and sound. So since our engine is off, he's not going to attack us.
Okay.
And what happens is
It's like the Matrix.
yes, at the end of the trail of the track, you're going to see a red button. You're going to want to fire a flare at that red button.
Gotcha.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay.
Cutting the engine now.
Here we go. Here we go.
So far, so terrible.
Oh, wait, no, he's attracted to sound,
Here.
isn't he?
Nice.
Yeah. Here, let's try this again.
What happened?
we were too high up. Just stay closer to the ramp when I cut the engine here.
Okay.
Now I have to say cut the engine.
liked
dude.
it.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right, ready?
You guys ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's go.
All right, you can go ahead and get your
Oh.
flare ready to go, Elise.
Okay.
And aim up. Oh,
No.
get it ready, get it ready.
Oh, is it?
Fire the button, there
oh,
it is.
no, it's there.
See it?
Yes.
Can you get it?
Got it.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Now what?
now we can, got the engine back on.
So we couldn't have gotten that flare off in time with that robot there? Is that the idea?
Well, yeah, because like, try to hit it now. Like, go do it now. Like, let's say that you went to go get it.
Are we gonna
Like, just
die?
Go. Just walk over there, see? That's what would have happened. We wouldn't be able to get over there.
He would. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have to do that again?
Oh, I think we do. Oops.
What are you
It's
doing,
fun.
Kyle?
It's fun.
Okay. All right, we're going to be pros this time around.
Yeah. So I've already got the landing gear all set up.
Oh
We know
my
exactly
God.
what to do this time.
He's so hungry. Robot hungry.
And that's the door, actually, that we're opening there.
Is that
I
so
thought
that's
that
basically
was the button at first.
Is
Yeah.
that door like the end of the level?
Yeah, then that'll be the end of the level, I believe.
The levels
Sure
are
if
this
I-
small?
They're pretty small, yeah. Some
Okay.
of them are much bigger. Some of them require a lot of different puzzles.
I like this.
Yeah, this is fun.
There may be more, actually. If I don't quite remember this level fully. Get your flare ready. Get your flare ready.
I got it.
Oh, come on.
Ah,
no.
Sorry.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Here we go.
You know what? There's no judgment. I'm glad Kyle had us demonstrate
I
that
had
you're
it last
capable
time.
of dying. All right. Also, Elise, we're gonna need you to let out a little Ric Flair woo as you fire that
Okay.
flare. It'd really improve everything here.
Here you go.
Oh God.
You can do it. Oh, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Go, 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 go.
Come on.
Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Here's a trick. Let's do this. I got an idea, actually. This will be something cool, I promise.
Man, sorry guys.
That's
It's okay.
fine.
You know what? There's no judgment.
What I'm going to do, if I can do this correctly, I can keep the engine off, and I can activate our sticky landing gear at the end of the track.
Ooh.
So it'll be like, you'll have more time to fire
sure.
off.
I like
okay.
this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Just getting it ready already.
Good.
Nothing can go wrong. Suck
Turning
it.
on sticky. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Voila.
All right.
See,
we got it.
that's correct.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
No, that was my fault. I should have turned off the sticky gear instead of turning the engine back on.
Holy cow.
man.
So this is like the toughest game ever made then, Kyle? Is that what you're trying
yes.
to convey?
This is pretty much Dark Souls.
Uh-huh.
And we should also super replay
How
this.
close can I get to that?
Living dangerously.
So this strikes me as a type of game that was a fun concept. Like, hey, what if you have a ship controls on the gamepad, and then they just had to build an entire gameplay mechanic around it?
Yeah,
and it chose
kinda.
puzzles, and it's like, okay,
Yeah. I like it. I'm a fan of this game.
It's cool.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Why do I always fail?
I got the sticky gear.
There we go.
Okay, so now, instead
Get
of turning off...
out.
Okay, there we go.
See ya, robot.
Okay, now
Woo.
now you can now we can sneak by.
All right,
And
and I should go this way. No,
No. Now the light's green.
perfect.
There we go. So
Test
Sweet.
chamber complete.
and that's the end of the level. Like I said, some levels are longer. That's pretty typical. They're kind of short little puzzles like that. So
Okay.
and that's affordable space adventures. It's $20 on the Wii U eShop, and our review is on the site. I give it
Kyle,
an 8.
I think I'm going to buy this game because I feel like this is one of those
That was-
games at
that
the
was
end of the
fun.
year. We're just going to be like, is this in our top 50? There's going to be a weird.
I think it could be one of those like sort of like end of the conversation like, oh, don't forget about this game. Yeah.
Right, and then everyone will say, "Shut up, Kyle and Hanson."
I would like to have you on my side.
All right, done.
It seems to be one of those games that's better cooperatively, though.
I wrote this in the review. I actually like playing by myself better, but that might be just because I like playing single player games. I like having control over everything. You know what I mean? I don't like talking to
right.
people when I'm going to play a game. You know?
Yeah, no, that's
But
totally understandable.
As a cooperative experience, I think it's successful.
Yeah, it
For
seems
sure.
that way.
Thanks for showing us, Kyle.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Cool.